Hi, it's your favorite boy, Hakim Parker here. So before this podcast begins, there's a few things I would like to say. Number one, we lost the master footage. So there's no footage of us three sitting around together. That's what we call a master footage. But we still have the guests, Arena One's solo shots. So that's why you will see that in this particular episode, there is no master shot. Two, there is a part where we stop recording the audio for some reason because of technical difficulties. Of course, that happens. And we have to rely on the camera audio. So if somewhere along the line the audio suddenly drops, we're sorry. But future episodes going forward, things will remain the same as they are, high quality and everything, etc. So with that being said, enjoy today's episode.
Hello, selamat datang ke
Borak. Kat aku sekali tau.
semua orang expect kan.
Aku pun expect tau.
Space. Diorang dah ready dan diorang tak ready dah. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very special guest. And that special guest is Arena One. Arena is an actor, also part-time. She started singing recently. Just started. What made you decided to macam jump into the singing scene? I think you've told me a little bit before.
I mean, before I masuk this
Sekejap
Oh, okay.
Rapat sikit.
Lagi dekat.
lagi
rapat.
dekat.
Yeah. Bisa ke?
Okay. There we go.
Is this better?
Pause. Unpause. Okay. alright.
Unpause. Okay. Before I got into this industry, I originally wanted to masuk indie music scene
Okay. Alright.
because I tak tahu. I rasa I nak ikut my dad's footsteps because back in the day he was in the music industry. He used to compose and produce songs. So
okay.
I macam grew up looking up to my dad making music. So I pun macam I want to do that also.
Fair.
So my dad at that time he cakap if I want to do that I kena habis sekolah, and then tapi I tak tahu how to get into it lah. So my parents they were like, okay, why not you just join this competition called Dewi Remaja?
Yeah.
So is that where you debuted?
Yeah, that's actually how I debuted. That's how I got into the industry.
2000?
I see.
2018.
18. Who was there with you?
I was with Anna Jobling.
Oh.
I satu batch dengan dia.
And fierce competition.
Kan.
Fierce. That year was quite fierce. But it was definitely an experience lah. So, ever since then, I rezeki I kebanyakan kepada lakonan, and I macam, you know what, just give it a shot. Tapi in the first few dramas that I acted, memang kayu gila lah.
Faham. Okay.
It's so embarrassing. If I were to rewatch balik all of my dramas, I would cringe so bad. My parents semua AJI.
Alah.
It's so funny.
Adakah korang memang tengok satu family tengok ke?
Diorang nak tengok.
Okay, faham.
They're so supportive.
Yeah.
Every time
Family
diorang
macam
akan
tu.
tanya, bila drama you keluar ni? Jom kita tengok first episode, second episode together.
I see.
But itu pun a challenge nak tengok as a family, because the only
Okay.
free time they will have would be at night.
Mm.
Mother's asleep.
Fair. Okay, fair. So you studied so that's why I think I saw on your stories that they called you in to be a judge for apa ni, Dewi Remaja and also for Hero Remaja.
That was awesome sebab okay.
You dapat bully balik.
No, dia
Dapat
macam
tunjuk siapa senior
dia
lah.
macam deja vu tau.
Okay,
I
alright.
pergi, it's such a weird feeling sebab I came here as a contestant to audition. And then now I'm here to literally tolong select
You do.
to judge.
5 years after kan?
5 years.
So you started 2018, you judged last year to 2023.
Yeah.
So 5 years after
5
lah.
years after.
Damn.
Tapi this season was special sebab dia gabung both Hero Remaja and Dewi Remaja.
Oh.
That's why it's called Hero Dewi Remaja.
Oh. Okay, alright.
So it was kind of interesting lah. But one thing I rasa susah juga jadi judge.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I'm not good at saying no.
Okay.
Lepas.
I'm not good at saying no.
Lepas.
Yes.
I was basically the good cop.
Faham.
So the rest of the judge, okay, no. Aku suruh.
Kejap, awak ada harapan lagi.
Awak ada harapan, bagus.
Tapi mungkin bukan kat sini.
Nak tanyalah macam kalau orang-orang yang datang tu macam mana you judge? Adakah boleh ceritalah experience you
Boleh,
macam mana you
boleh.
macam you nilai?
Okay, so
You nilai also based on your experience.
okay, boleh. So kalau nak ikut legacy hero remaja Dewi Remaja, it's actually known to be a beauty pageant lah.
Betul.
Okay.
Before masuk TV, before it was just on the magazine.
Uh-huh.
That's macam dulu back in the day, Nilofa, Syah Aliyah, Izara Aisyah, they were all from Dewi Remaja.
Loh, lama
Yeah,
ke benda
we
ni?
actually most of our celebrities asal hero remaja Dewi Remaja.
Lah.
Yeah.
Kau tak baca magazine dulu?
Tak, aku baca Gempak, komik, Doraemon.
Betul juga tahu kan.
You think I can?
Faham?
So and then because yelah sekarang pun dah maju, we have like social media technology, we have television now. Astro wanted to itulah jadikan this a show for people to watch. And the first season diorang buat masuk TV, I think it was batch Fifi Azmi lah.
Oh,
Fifi pun Dewi Remaja dulu.
you mean like the girl yang the twin tu eh?
Yeah, the twin. Takawira tu lah.
Yes.
So her batch, I think dia punya first.
Oh, that was the first batch.
Astro ambil untuk buatkan TV show. And then after that,
Was yours?
mine.
Wow.
Gila.
Faham. Sebab aku rasa pun memang sebab in the end orang pun akan mostly jadi pelakon kan. So letak kat TV dulu
Tapi
lah.
that's the thing, like kalau ikutkan Dewi Remaja, Hero Remaja, kita tak terfikir tu gunakan platform tu untuk apa semua tu. Nama pun beauty pageant, macam model-model, pageant girl kan.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think Astro kind of like see this as an opportunity to like make it into something, malah nak korek talent.
Yeah,
Faham. Yeah.
And so now obviously kalau whoever nak audition for Hero Dewi, kalau boleh you got to have the full package. Like if you can sing,
Great.
bonus, great. You can dance, you can act, you can host, great also.
Damn.
And of course, I hate to say this lah, tapi nama pun beauty pageant. So
Yeah, I was about to ask, is it like a beauty contest aja, like macam
I guess
Right?
macam people cakap cari beauty brains.
faham?
Tapi I rasa sekarang like the seasons that we've been doing lately ni, kita tak pandang 100% to the looks pun.
Oh, okay.
One thing I noticed like the recent seasons ni, diorang nak lebih kepada macam mana you carry yourself as a person.
So more personality
more
traits.
personality traits. Kalau
okay.
rupa tu tak apa, boleh je polish.
That's true.
Betul.
That's true. Tengok aku sekarang.
Yes.
Dulu buruk bah.
Bukan buruk tu, tak ada rupa.
Faham?
So my time during Hero Dewi punya audition tu, I rasa I segan because I macam tak tahulah, I rasa bersalah nak kasih komen-komen. So I only cakap positif je. I try to point the good stuff.
Okay, faham. Like macam dorang ada bad stuff tapi macam I choose not to.
I choose not to. I let the other judges do it. You ada potential. You have this talent. I rasa can go far. Okay, your turn.
You can go far away from you. Okay, but okay. Honestly, okay. So we had like a few people yang macam pernah did interviews for Hero Dewi Remaja apa semua tu, and some of them like when they did interviews, like we've noticed lah, it's been
sebab aku rasa benda tu mungkin orang yang tak tahu macam kita mana tahu macam contoh Hero Remaja ni start pada magazine ke apa. So memang orang ingat macam ini adalah jalan untuk aku menjadi pelakon, untuk aku menjadi terkenal. Orang punya mindset sekarang Hero dan Dewi Remaja tu. Setengah orang lah yang datang memang nak benda tu. So macam mana tu you rasa?
Like I mentioned, I rasa like how they brand Hero Dewi Remaja tu, it's like kalau kau nak masuk industri ni, kau kena masuk ni. Tapi back in the day, it was not really that.
Yeah, betul. Yeah, betul. I masuk few acting gigs just from auditions. I didn't even think about going to Hero Remaja. Okay, don't take me wrong, but I just can't take it. Like for me, I tak boleh bayangkan diri I macam pegang number,
Pakai baju putih, swat
pakai
jeans.
baju putih, swat jeans, yes. And then after that macam buat interview ni kasi cringy pick-up lines. Because I feel like the cringy pick-up lines like it's meant that
Pick up lines.
you macam you tak tengok ke macam the side interviews after, like what
Aku
goes.
rasa itu just content je lah.
Itu
Yeah.
saja content.
Yeah, I know, but I can't see myself doing that. Like macam
Tapi kalau previous seasons tak ada pun macam
Okay,
tu.
baru-baru ni
Yang
lah.
baru ni je.
Okay, alright. Baru-baru ni buat macam. But I've seen like great amount of people yang macam like they've made names for themselves through apa ni hero remaja, and I guess it's a good platform.
Betul.
It's just like it's just not my thing, I guess. It's just not my thing. But I love it. I love the fact that macam a lot of people can go through there, and then it like opens doors for them. It's much more easier.
Kalau kau rasa kalau kau pergi, kau boleh tak buat benda tu? Menari, nyanyi. Kau rasa contohlah macam okay, hero remaja ni dalam universe kau dia memang dah okay dah. Dia tak ada cringe tu.
Okay,
Tapi kalau kau nak pergi tak? You know sebab macam kau suka berlakon apa semua. Ini mungkin kalau kau tengok salah satu platform untuk kau nak masuk sana. Kalau kau nak pergi tak?
Tak.
Disebabkan
Only because aku tak suka bila orang cakap pasal my career and dia kata macam he only got that far because dia masuk dalam ni je. Aku have that.
Fikir.
Yeah, no,
okay,
betul.
okay.
Yeah, I have that grinder mentality, you know, macam this guy memang start daripada nothing and then to something. So aku tak suka macam ada orang kata macam
dia ni hero remaja.
Yeah, he got a jump start because of this popular
one thing
platform.
I can say that's actually true lah.
Right?
That's actually true because when I masuk pun memang jump start. It's a kick start because you terus dapat banyak opportunity. Because you already have the brand. Nama, you pegang nama tu. Dewi Remaja. Dia ni Dewi Remaja. I until now pun Dewi Remaja.
Yeah.
I faham.
Right,
And
right.
that's why I don't really want people to just pandang I as like
As just that thing kan?
As that thing. Ni mesti Dewi Remaja, Dewi Remaja, Dewi Remaja.
Yes. I mean like, of course, like hands down, it's still very hard to win ataupun to remain consistent inside the competition every week. They eliminate someone.
Every week.
Macam Akademi Fantasia lah. Okay.
Akademi Fantasia.
Mungkin orang tak tahu Akademi Fantasia tu
Kalau
apa.
korang tak tahu Akademi Fantasia tu apa,
Habiskan belajar.
habiskan belajar. Clearly, they were still in their father's ball sacks. Clearly. Tapi macam it's hard to go through the competition. But even if like you dah habis the competition pun, that's like how people like labelled you. And I macam this is not for me. Other people boleh buat, tak ada masalah. People boleh buat.
Maybe ada setengah orang pun macam like bangga je pun. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
Like for me, as much as I macam tak nak orang pandang I as like orang pandang I make it far pun sebab dia remaja, like I'm still proud of it because I tahu benda tu a lot of people would want to be in my position.
That's true.
Sebab if I'm being honest, when I audition, I tak sangka I lepas. Because when I went,
fair.
Ramai gila orang.
Yeah.
I went there 11 o'clock in the morning. I balik 3 pagi.
Wih.
That's how many people that came to audition.
Sekarang kau boleh cakap hustle tu.
Hustle. Okay, sekarang now it's
bukan
hustle.
senang.
Tak senang.
And then so bila I dah make lepas and experience semua ni, and with the title that I have, I macam I have to be grateful, you know, because
Yeah, of course.
whatever that I'm doing right now, it's also partly because of that.
Betul, faham.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's good. That's a nice point of view juga.
Betul.
Okay, no wonder lah, because I remember I saw this one guy and dia macam I don't actually like this guy. I don't think he even watches my
Bagi tahu lah nama
podcast.
dia, bagi tahu nama dia.
Tak payah cakap nama dia lah. Kita macam tu lah. Okay, alright. So Muhammad ni macam dia Muhammad ni memang give off acah vibes tau.
Faham.
Memang daripada aku kenal dia macam ya Allah acahnya budak ni. Alright. So then dia pergilah hero remaja. Dia pergi audition.
Recent ke lama?
Recent dia pergi 2023 punya.
Siapa judge macam tu?
I tak tahu siapa judge macam tu. Okay, alright. And then so after dia punya audition tu, dia keluar and then dia complain tau. Dia punya complain was that macam bapak this guy macam tak datang tanya my name and then after that suruh I perform. Tak tanya pun my name ke apa semua. Like bro, it takes 5 minutes. And then macam me kan, as a person yang not even involved in the whole production side kan, macam weh, kau fikir kau special sangat ke babi? Tak 11 pagi sampai 3 pagi.
Ya, takkan dia nak tanya semua orang macam tu. Betul
Dia
juga,
literally
kan?
nak special treatment. Tanya macam okay, what's your specialty apa semua tu. Aku pandai dance, like, macam you know, ask me lah what my special thing is and then I'll do it for you. Buat je lah.
Show je lah.
Kan, okay, do you feel like there were ever like contestants yang datang and then they felt so entitled when they entered the competition?
Yeah.
Mesti ada.
Ada. Confirm.
Ada.
Boleh beritahu nama tak?
Okay, nama mungkin dia tak ingat.
Nama tak ingat kot.
Okay, nombor dia.
Nombor lagi tak ingat. Nombor lagi tak ingat. But there's just one time.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, this is one guy that I recently. So I went to 2 places. I went to judge dekat Penang and Selangor. So this guy, he came for both stations.
Oh,
Wow.
Because that's how
okay.
I guess determined he really wants to
faham.
try lah.
Good
So
for
masa I
you.
jumpa dia dekat Penang, he was the first person that came to the room, the first contestant yang masuk. Awal gila dia dah sampai.
Wow.
Betul-betul came prepared. Dia memang budak teater.
Oh, okay.
Dia nampak.
Okay.
I rasa dia budak aswara. But memang he can act. He can really, really act. But from what we observed, kita rasa macam there are certain things yang he needs to work on lah.
Okay.
Bukan dari segi lakonan, but macam mana dia carry himself as a person.
Oh.
Because he's like very, he confident berlakon. Memang confident, you can act.
Yeah.
But cara how it's a bit,
Faham.
dia tak macam down to earth, dia tak humble.
Faham.
He's like, oh, I deserve to be me sebab I can do this. I'm really good at it.
Okay, alright.
Like we can see that.
That's coming from Marina tau. She only wants to say nice things.
I harap he's watching this.
So even during the second time dia datang to the Selangor one?
And then we did, masa kat Penang tu, okay, we gave our comments, and then the other judges, they were like,
Who were the other judges at the time?
at that time it was Adli from Tinker Studio,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and then so one more from I forgot siapa,
Tak apa.
but it's also orang penting lah juga in the
Okay.
industry.
Alright.
Kat
Thank you
Penang.
orang penting.
So diorang tolong sambung comment for me lah,
Aha.
because the guy, he wants to try to act in TV.
Okay.
And we just gave an honest opinion. Yes, he can act, but there's a difference between berlakon for theatre dengan berlakon dengan TV.
Ya.
Betul? Sangat beza.
That one honest lah. Bukan nak
Sangat
kutut,
beza.
bukan nak kecam ke apa-apa, but memang there's a difference.
Yeah.
So we gave a comment, our opinion, macam if you really want to continue to act TV, you memang need to learn lah, go for acting classes, pass untuk that. Because he's just very, terlalu theatre.
Faham.
Sangat theatre, so
Yes.
it's hard. Then he kind of took note, and I think he tried again when he came back to Selangor.
Oh,
Tapi
okay.
when he came back to Selangor, dia tak masuk bilik dia masuk bilik.
Oh, I see. So there's multiple rooms. Kat tu.
Penang, we had 2 rooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, alright.
Penang, we had 2 rooms. Selangor, we had to add another room, 3 rooms. Sebab Selangor lagi ramai orang.
Fair.
Ah.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's the last week lah. So it's like the last chance for anybody yang nak datang.
Oh, damn. Okay, bapak ramai.
Tapi untuk judge kan ramai sangat tu. Macam mana korang judge orang? Korang ada ambil berehat kejap?
We have breaks in between, like 30-minute breaks, lunch breaks, ada je. But I thought it was going to be easy tau. You yes, no, tu je. Tapi my goodness, it's quite draining.
Yelah.
You situ dari pagi sampai malam. You're in the room, you just have to, okay.
Ni lagi penat nak kena senyum lagi.
Ya tu.
At least sebelah dah boleh marah-marah dah.
Betul.
Tapi kerja kita senang because I was put in stage 2. So the ones yang have to make the decision yang akan dapat dekat taniah tu would be stage 3. So kerja kita filter je.
Oh.
Kita rasa mana yang boleh go, yang ada potential, okay, we'll let you pass to the next stage.
Oh, I see.
Boleh
Okay.
tak I nak tahu stage pertama apa,
Okay.
stage kedua, stage ketiga?
Baik, so stage pertama would be registration.
Okay.
You gotta like isikan your borang, bring your own forms and all that.
Okay.
Register lah,
Oh,
stage
yeah.
1.
Kalau tak lepas stage 1 tak tahu cakap apa.
And of course the requirements lah, kadang-kadang there are requirements like height-wise
Faham.
and age-wise.
It's okay. Tak apa.
Tak lepas lah.
Tak apa. Tuhan nerve aku. Put me on discount.
Okay, itu stage 1. Stage 2 would be us like kita yang akan evaluate these contestants.
Okay.
Yang based on their talents and all. And then kalau
Sorry. Aku baru cakap siapa tak lepas stage 1, bapak sedih. Aku tak lepas stage 1 bro.
I have
Tak
a friend.
cukup tinggi.
I have a friend. I rasa bersalah. She came to audition. Dia dah sampai. Tak boleh masuk. Because she tak sampai.
Stage 1. Stage 1.
Because her height. She's too short.
Faham.
She's petite. She's so cute.
Faham, it's okay, we can be friends.
Tapi
We can be friends. Kita boleh duduk kat luar. Duduk kat luar dia macam like dah nasi ke tu. Kalau kita masuk industri rosak doang. We can be friends.
tapi dia boleh berlakon lah. But now she's acting now lah.
Tengok. See, Like go shock queen.
Sedih. So itu stage 1. Stage 2 kita akan evaluate, and then stage 3 would be the other judges lah, yang the final punya stage. Macam usually there will be partner, and then there will be like people from Astro, people from Majalah Remaja, and the producers of the show, and then sometimes they akan invite one celebrity guest from the previous Hero Dewi.
I see.
Azhar Sulaiman, macam recently kita invite Azhar Sulaiman, Rosita Chewan, because diorang alumni, legend lah from previous seasons. So they would invite them. Dan diorang lah akan decide kalau nak lepaskan ke tak. I rasa kerja diorang lagi susah.
Ya dah.
Diorang lagi susah.
Betul, tu perut nasi tu.
Damn. And then like what happens like after they get lepas
After
stage 3?
they lepas, then they will need to sign a contract.
Of course.
Basically like PNC, macam your dates, availability, because they need to film it, how much you can commit, just details, and then photo shoot lah, profile for them to like post on their social media when you dah officially.
I see.
Berapa orang lah total?
Kalau
Yang lepas stage 3. Do you know the total amount of people
I'm
lepas?
not too sure.
Oh, so dah lepas stage 3 akan ada stage lagi untuk dipanggil untuk masuk pula?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so what we, because usually, okay, from the previous seasons, kita audition 4 tempat. KL, Sabah, Pening dengan Selangor.
Okay. Kesian orang Kedah.
Dia boleh pergi Penang lah dekat.
So bila diorang dah dapat tanya kad tu, tak semestinya dia get selected. Tu baru shortlisted. Because the final lineup would be 12 people.
Damn.
12
12 orang je.
Oh. So out of beribu yang masuk tu hanya 12 je ke pilih?
Yes.
Okay, alright, damn. Okay, I changed my perspective. That's a grind, bro. That's a grind. That's a damn.
Aduh, susah tu.
Susah.
Yeah,
So that's why masa my time I pergi audition, fun fact, I tak sampai height minimum.
Faham?
My time, the minimum was 160 centimeters. I'm 157 centimeters.
Okay, 3 cm dah hilang lah. Faham?
Sajalah pergi, sajalah. Saja trying my luck. Mana tahu dia tak notice kan.
Betul.
I pergilah. Okay, I pergi pukul 11 pagi. Oh, lama nak tunggu. Lama. And then surprisingly, I lepas stages. I dapat dekat.
Wow.
And I think time tu it was alrealready 3 AM. I tengah barai. Penat. And then
On the day you audition tu?
On the day
11
audition.
pagi, 3 pagi boleh dapat jawapan?
Because masa yang I pergi tu, there were like 1,000 over girls that went.
Nak lawan tu.
Yeah.
Secure lagi.
Tapi at that time, I think if I'm not mistaken, they only had 1 rooms each. That's why it's a bit slow. The process was slower. That's why sekarang dia dah tahu nak buat apa. That's why they had to add on another room. So they will speed the process. I remember my time. It was just, I dance and I sing.
Wow.
I dance and I sing. And then, because we were told to bring something different lah.
Okay.
Macam if they ask you, kenapa you nak masuk Dewi Remaja? Kenapa you layak masuk Dewi Remaja?
Betul. Apa jawapan?
Jangan tanya.
Apa jawapan?
I segan nak cakap ni.
Sebab mungkin ada orang cakap saya nak meriahkan lagi industri.
Ya Allah. Ada orang aku pernah tengok. I pernah tengok this one interview orang tanya kenapa you nak masuk Dewi Remaja? Oh, saya nak masuk Hero Remaja sebab saya nak ubah dunia.
Wah.
Ada orang komen, Mat, kau buka audition Marvel, Mat.
I was thinking how to answer this.
Faham?
Sebab
What was your answer?
sejujurnya, even when I jadi judge, terlalu ramai jawapan sama.
Obviously, yeah.
Same reason. It's either I really want to masuk this industry, I have passion for it, ataupun I nak jadi inspirasi kepada semua anak-anak muda.
Wow.
I mean,
jangan guna dah. Yang tu jangan guna.
But okay, for me, when I masuk pun sebab my parents encourage me. Satu. And before I masuk di remaja, I selalu buat autism awareness because I have an autistic brother. And I feel like it's also a great platform for me to spread the word out there even more. Because time tu, there were autism awareness tak banyak.
No, there wasn't anything
Time
at
tu
all.
memang tak ada.
Yeah, 2018.
Before Sami Putrama pun buat that mall as a autism
Yeah,
mall.
betul.
So there were like not a lot of awareness when it comes to autism. So I macam, you know what? I kind of have an advantage here. I have a story to tell. I have something to share. So I went. They asked me, kenapa you masuk? I feel like this is like a great opportunity for me to spread awareness because I am a sister with an autistic brother.
He's your older brother, right?
He's my younger brother.
Younger brother.
My younger brother. So I macam, okay.
Oh yeah, you're the eldest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anak sulung.
Same.
Then, and then they were like, okay, quite refreshing lah.
Betul.
Yeah. That's true. I think like a lot of people, they never tend to realize that how their personal stories can actually make a difference.
And this is gonna be such a not really a slam, but
Okay.
it's just the reality of the entertainment and TV shows, and because they're all about ratings and they're all about content,
Of course. Yeah.
right? So kalau they can write on your story, they would use that. So I kind of had the advantage. As much as I want to say yes, alhamdulillah rezeki I had the advantage.
But it came at a price.
Betul juga.
Yeah.
When I think about it kan, because I never thought that I would be in this spot right now,
Okay.
in this industry. Because I've always been with my family and my brother 24/7 since I kecil. I macam, aku boleh buat apa je dulu lepas ni.
Faham
Because I've been helping my parents, taking care of my brother, and I told my parents what I'm into, what I want to do, and that's why they asked me to try. So bila aku try, I guess it's kind of like, Tuhan nak bayar balik. For all the sacrifices yang
of
I
course.
buat, helping my family, raising my brother, and because I never really had a normal childhood.
Of course. I
And even
assume it
like-
would be so different compared to
And
anyone
even
else.
like my teenage punya lifestyle pun memang lain gila. So I'm always with my family. So when I join benda ni, it's kind of like I culture shock sikit.
Fair. Okay.
But I macam, this is also new to me. I've always been with my family 24/7. And now I'm kind of like on my own. I have to bawa DDI on my own without my parents being with me. So so when I got in, I was basically Kakak Adam. People know me as that. I was labeled as the sister with the autistic brother in the show.
Oh, wow. Damn.
And then I think that kind of,
Was it fun to be labeled like that?
I didn't mind actually.
Oh, okay. All right.
I didn't mind because I noticed a lot of people were opening up. Friends yang I kenal lama, I had no idea dia ada autistic siblings, open up to me. Even Adam Zainal,
Yeah.
he reached out to me because he cakap, sorry Adam if you're watching this. Dia pernah cerita dekat I that he used to bully an autistic kid. And he felt
Tak terkejut tu.
and then dia rasa bersalah. And he said because of me he kind of like macam
Bagus.
macam belajar. He learned a lot.
Sebab belajar.
He learned a lot. So there were more people opening up. They're not even shy about it. And a lot of people they belajar lah, they understand apa benda tu, apa autism tu.
Yeah.
I nak tanya, you rasa kenapa before this diorang tak open up? Perspektif you.
I think
About the autistic
Ya.
brothers apa semua
Kan
tu?
macam baru lepas diorang tahu baru diorang boleh open up dekat you.
yeah. I think at that time, like I mentioned earlier, tak banyak
Ya.
people are aware autism tu apa. Kalau orang tahu what is autism pun, I don't think they would know 100% apa
Yes,
benda tu.
betul.
They will get confused with Down syndrome.
Ya, betul.
Yep.
And some will get confused, ini penyakit ke, sakit mental ke,
Yeah.
and so on.
Ada ubat ke? Oh my God, I hate that so much.
So, I rasa diorang segan nak open up, segan nak share.
And segan juga nak bertanya sebab nanti
Betul.
orang akan tanya balik ke
Betul.
apa, faham?
But then, and I sendiri felt that. I understood. Because before we share dekat social media yang pasal my brother, before we got viral actually, because we were just a normal family, kita je yang tahu. And one day my dad posted a video of my brother eating pasta, and video too viral, and that's how we kind of like gotten our following, and more people are like relating to that. Dia macam, I rasa what we were doing, it kind of like made other families and other people macam, oh, we're not alone.
Betul.
And since we were constantly sharing about it, and I was so open to share about it. Slowly, more people are open. Even celebrities. So, Zarina Zainuddin kan, she also has
anak dia
autistic
kan?
kids, the twins, Azal dengan Azil. Before this, she tak share sangat. And then after that period, suddenly she was starting to share about her life with her kids and also many more celebrities.
Ya. Sejak daripada share tu, I rasa ada juga orang yang tak faham tau. Macam kenapa orang ingat macam autism ni kena treat macam orang anak-anak biasa juga, tak boleh marah lah apa semua. Kenapa buat macam tu? Kadang orang tak faham tau benda tu. I rasa dengan adanya benda ni, orang akan lebih tahu lagi.
Betul, dia lagi aware, lagi faham. And also now there's a lot of like autism friendly places now.
Betul.
Kalau compare dulu, ada tu.
Yeah, dulu nothing. Now there's like a
Cinema.
a cinema for autism kids. Now there's even a restaurant where all the staff are just autistic
Sensory
people.
rooms.
Sensory rooms, yeah. Kindergartens just for autistic people, autistic children. Yeah, so yeah, the spread of autistic awareness is high now. And it would be said that, you used your platform because you wanted to spread that awareness, and that was like the reason they asked you why they wanted you to enter Hero Remaja apa semua tu. I just want to let people know out there that, that advantage did not came without a price. Yeah, and it was any advantage you want in the world comes at a price.
But there was this one time I had a disadvantage juga.
Oh, okay, because of that whole thing.
Because of that.
Of course, yeah, right.
They were basically saying I was riding on my brother. Playing the sympathy card. Because I actually was getting the highest votes. Because yes, throughout the competition, there will be a voting punya section.
Of course.
Basically the people lah, they want to vote their favorite. So I was actually the highest. And
you dapat favorite.
I dapat Dewi favorite lah. And all thanks to the people who were supporting me lah. For that, I had the disadvantage. Ada je orang komen yang you post sebab you nak buat orang kesian you, buat orang vote untuk you. But I senang je I bagi jawapan I. Before I join competition ni, I memang share pun.
Kan?
I memang share pun. I'm not like, bukan I join competition and start post. Tak ada pun.
Betul.
And I join with that intention.
Yeah, the reason why. Siap tanya lagi.
I find
kan?
as much as I'm into the arts, I love singing, I love acting, I love performing arts. Yes, memang intention I masuk trying to get into the industry, but at the same time, I want to use this platform to, share about this thing. So,
yeah, nice that's good.
Tapi itulah, setengah orang dia nampak benda tu macam tu tau. Padahal I rasa benda tu benda lah yang baik sangat.
Ya, betul.
Kan? Kalau dia tengok ramai dah orang tahu, ramai dah orang share. And sebab sebelum ni kalau orang tak share, tak tahu macam mana nak treat benda tu, macam mana nak layan benda tu kan. So sekarang orang dah share, dah ada awareness tu, patut terima kasih benda-benda macam tu. Tapi diorang tengok keburukan tau.
Of course.
Ya, susah
sama macam mana? Macam Ali Sata dengan dia punya operasi subuh tu.
Jumaat macam subuh.
Subuh macam Jumaat kan. Subuh
macam Jumaat.
solat subuh, jumlah orang subuh sama macam jumlah orang Jumaat. There has to be a shorter way to say that. Subuh Jumaat.
Subuh Jumaat.
I'm gonna say subuh Jumaat. Okay.
Jumaat.
And then there were like even people yang kata macam some people pergi sebab artis saja yang cakap benda tu. And then some people just datang nak jumpa Ali Sata je. Macam ya Allah, macam lah kau yang tulis dosa pahala dia. Macam lah kau tahu apa niat dia.
Tapi aku rasa sebenarnya contoh kalau korang terdetik benda ni, patut check diri sendiri tau. Bukan check orang lain. Check diri, kenapa aku berfikiran macam ni sedangkan benda tu benda yang baik.
Betul. Actually tu betul tu.
Kan?
That's actually a very good point. That's actually a very good point.
Kenapa aku rasa macam ni ya? Benda tu tak betul dekat diri sendiri sebab kau tengok benda yang baik tau. Orang pergi solat, banyak lagi benda yang aku rasa boleh melekat. Di mana yang orang tak pernah pergi solat subuh dekat masjid kan. Dia pergi pada first time dia pergi sebab Alif Sata tu, and next time dia pergi sebab macam best lah aku nak buat benda ni. Itu benda yang baik apa?
Betul.
Benda yang korang tak nampak tapi boleh je jadi tu.
Mungkin dia tak ubah satu dunia tapi dia ubah satu dua orang cukup tu kan.
Cukup tu.
Sangatlah cukup.
Besar tu benda tu. Sangat besar.
Then make me reflect balik apa aku cakap pasal Dewi Hero Remaja. Maybe tak ada masalah pun sebenarnya orang
Tak ada
pergi
masalah
remaja.
pun.
Dan apa masalah aku kan yang tak suka orang pergi remaja.
Reflect balik.
Sekarang ni tengah reflect balik.
Yes,
Faham.
Ya, macam bagi aku pun contoh macam Nadir ke sendiri, aku rasa dia dah buat something dekat industri kita. Aku rasa
He was a big impact in
ya,
the industry actually.
sangat.
Fun fact you guys tak tahu, he actually auditioned 3 times.
Damn, serious
Kali.
The first 2 times from the previous season yang dia join tu, dia tak lepas. He auditioned again for the 3rd time. And that was his last year. I think it was the final age was 24.
Oh,
He
dia
was
ada
24.
limit to
Dia
your
ada limit
age. Oh.
Remaja kan, nama pun Hero Dewi Remaja.
Tak, kalau tak aku masuk. Tak, aku tak masuk.
Oh, kau bukan 18? Kau berapa again?
Aku 19, sorry. 19.
So yeah, he got in, and dia memang seni punya orang.
You do.
Dia sangat-sangat seni.
Yeah.
Nampak.
And boleh nampak that dia ada that aura lah, hero tu sampai he won lah kan.
Betul. Betul.
Dia juara.
Yeah.
Rezeki dia. And look at him now.
Sangat doh. Aku first time aku jumpa dia masa time tu All Together Now, dia jadi host macam tu lah.
Oh,
Time
okay.
tu tak silap dia baru menang ke? Dia nombor,
Dia masuk All Together Now ke?
dia jadi host.
Oh, okay.
Dia host belah belakang macam tu lah kan. Tapi very humble lah time tu. Time tu dia tak meletup lagi lah, tapi dia baru nak naik. Time tu macam very humble budak tu. Macam bagus je. Tapi aku pula malu nak cakap dengan dia. Sebab dia ada aura tu.
Dia aura.
Walaupun dia malu time tu, tapi aku rasa macam, wish, cakap apa tu? Sekarang aku macam tu je kan. Tapi tengok sekarang dia macam ni. Sebab aku respect dia di mana aku tak nampak dia macam, dia betul-betul macam pelakon saja lah. Macam kau nampak macam ada setengah pelakon yang macam betul-betul dia jadi seorang pelakon saja. Tapi aku nampak dia sebagai seorang yang betul-betul tahu seni tu. Aku tengok dia direct, aku tengok dia direct music video kan. Macam wow, dia ni aku rasa betul-betul ada art dalam dia.
Dia jiwa seni tu.
Yeah.
Dia betul-betul artist. Very seni.
Yes.
He reminds me of Beto Kushairi.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually.
damn.
Like,
that's a big praise. That's a big praise.
I worked with him before.
Okay.
So
Nadir
berlakon
ke
dengan
Beto?
Nadir
Okay.
and Beto.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Experience.
Working with Nadir, I was intimidated. I malu lah. I macam I dah tahu his previous projects macam mana. This guy is freaking talented. So I macam you lah. Jumpa dia malu.
Yeah.
Because he's actually so down to earth. He's so
Kan.
baik. He's so humble. But when he does his thing, memang
Faham.
Damn.
he's a
Nak
good lah.
duduk kat situ macam wah.
Damn.
And then sekarang dia berlakon movie tu kan, Awang.
Apa
Awang
tajuk dia?
Awang.
Awang lah, Awang. Yes. Yeah, aku tak tengok lagi. Kau dah tengok belum?
Tak. Awang ni satu.
Dia
Dia second sambungan Mak Kilau.
Yes,
Oh.
Mak Kilau.
Mak Kilau.
Betul.
And
that
he
one.
actually ramai sambutan sebab people were talking about him in that film,
Yeah.
saying that he was also like carrying the
Yes.
film. Tu yang
Okay.
I macam curious.
That's actually a very fun topic to talk about. Do you feel like at the same time, alright, okay, it's great that we have like somewhat of A-list celebrities that can carry films apa semua tu. But do you this is just a conversation I had with some of my filmmaker friends apa semua tu. But do you also think that they are also in some sense tainting the film industry in a sense where, let's say, Astro nak buka another A-class series lah kan, a premium series. So then they repeat to go to these A-list actors because they know these A-list actors ada a following. Not to say great acting skills, some of them do, but mainly just because of the following je.
Ooh,
Right.
I faham. I mean, I've had this conversation with my friends as well. Oh, it's such a controversial topic.
Kan.
So controversial.
Yeah.
I takut I kena cancel doh kalau I cakap pasal benda ni.
No, it's okay lah. Okay, how do you at least okay, I can justify it, right? Saying that I understand these people in like Astro ataupun any big TV company, they have to look at numbers.
Betul.
They have to. It's how they convince other people to sponsor their stuff.
Masuk
Just
iklan.
by the numbers, right? So, at what point does numbers stop being important?
if you notice, drama-drama sekarang yang diorang buat, they've been recruiting newcomers yang tak ada numbers, tak ada following. This is one drama that Astro just released. Semua pelakon-pelakon baru.
Oh,
It's the drama yang Tahu Je Tahu. I don't know if you guys know.
Tahu je tahu.
Yang Tahu Je Tahu.
Oh, kau tak
Aku macam pernah tengok.
Oh, so kau macam tahu ni.
Aku macam pernah tengok.
Dia cerita macam budak sekolah.
Budak sekolah kan? Pernah tengok.
You kenal ni tak, Darian?
Tak. Oh, let's see. They're doing the thing.
But there's one girl from the remaja juga yang recent, Arabella. She's in it. And a lot lah. Semua memang newcomers. I tak kenal pun the rest. And I had this conversation with few producers or extra producers also. They were like talking about this, you know. They rasa we're in the time yang we should, you know, give opportunities to these newcomers. Macam takkan nak asyik panggil the same actors yang macam yang the same following lah, yang following just because following besar. Call asyik muka sama je. So they want to try this method lah, which I find it cool.
Sangat cool.
Sangat cool.
I rasa macam before this macam awal lah masa Netflix buat. Di mana kita tak kenal pun pelakon dia. Tapi diorang still lah guna pelakon-pelakon yang sama, tapi diorang angkat pelakon-pelakon baru lah.
Yes, at least they will get like 1-2 pelakon yang dah established.
Betul.
Then they can recruit other newcomers.
Secara tak langsung diorang memang tolong lah. Budak-budak ni memang ada bakat pun.
Tapi I rasa dulu tak adalah macam tu. Dulu one thing I can comment, dulu memang boleh nampak. It's pretty obvious that they do rely a lot on the following and the numbers. But kalau sekarang, from what I observe and apa I tengok, boleh nampak they melebihkan kepada, you know, castings, auditions, recruiting newcomers, and underground actors. Boleh nampak. And I rasa that's good.
Betul. Aku rasa pun benda tu bagus sebab macam contoh macam I dengan Hakim pun mungkin kita orang mungkin dah tak tengok sangat drama because dah muak, tak nak tengok sebab kita orang tahu benda sama je. So kita dah tahu sekarang, kau ni boleh tengok lah ada benda-benda baru.
Tapi I suggest you guys tengok lah because sekarang they be releasing like one thing, drama macam Astro Originals, they be releasing really good stuff.
Betul.
Dia punya story pun like it's not the typical cliche punya stories lah.
True.
It's
I wouldn't say it's like macam like they are Hollywood grade, because Hollywood grade it's a very high ceiling, right? Hollywood grade is a very high ceiling, but it's moving there. You know? I would say there's Hollywood grade, and then a Hollywood grade film or Hollywood grade series, and then somewhere between there it's like a K-drama series, and then underneath that is an Indonesian series. A proper Indonesian series of film. A-grade ni lah. And then after that, I don't know what is in between there apa semua tu, but I feel like this is the first time I've seen in my years of living where the content of Malaysia is like getting there. You know, it's like finally following there. Daripada dia macam kenapa pergi sini? Kenapa pergi sini?
like if you notice, even some of these dramas, they're also taking risks with the script.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I love that. I love
like
that
risks
so much.
macam, you know, like the censorship stuff. Because they're so afraid of like how people are going to like perceive it. Malaysia, kita dekat Malaysia, kita tak boleh tunjuk benda-benda macam ni.
Kita tak cara
But now boleh nampak makin lama they're slowly you know, tunjuk risk.
Macam before this I belajar filem kan, ada tahu macam contoh apa pula nama filem tu, Pekak ke? Pekak. Ni pernah tengok tak Pekak? Dia orang bisu. Sharifah Mani. Cerita tu macam orang kata kalau kita masa muda tu kita tengok macam betul tu benda ni jadi kat Malaysia. Tapi orang-orang lain dia tak terima benda tu, macam ini terlalu teruk ni, nampak dadah dengan cara percakapan macam tu. And filem tu orang kata apa dimarah oleh orang lah sebab terlalu real, terlalu Malaysia. Benda tu orang macam takut lah.
Orang kata macam memburukkan Malaysia.
Aku rasa benda tu tak. Aku rasa orang salah tengok filem lah. Benda tu ada je kebaikan di mana memang keburukan tu benda tu jadi tu.
Betul.
Benda tu reality. Diorang patut terima benda tu. And macam mana nak elak benda tu, tengok cerita tu sampai habis. Bukan kau marah aje kau tahu. Sebab dalam cerita tu ada bagi tahunya. Sebab tu lah I rasa macam orang-orang kat luar ni memang diorang akan terkejut dulu lah kalau I keluar mencarut-mencarut ni kan. Tapi I rasa itu adalah untuk orang-orang filem, bagi I adalah realitinya yang best ni orang nak tengok tau. Sebab lagi rapat tu kita tak adalah cakap, kalau contoh kita tengok drama apa yang tiba-tiba ada orang kata apa nak promote barang tu pun kita dah mirak betul lah.
Like normally advertising
cantik muka awak. Kita tak cakap benda tu tau. Benda tu tak normal tau. So kalau macam dia kita cakap macam before this pun, macam kalau kau pernah tengok apa nama cerita tu Gangster Underworld. Itu like mungkin orang macam kau suka lah betul-betul real cara dia cakap. Engkau memang sial lah. Dia tak cakap engkau memang tak guna lah. Dia tak cakap macam tu.
Faham.
Very dekat. And kita rasa macam ini betul-betul melambangkan Malaysia lah. Macam tu lah. Something like that lah. Benda dia berlaku kat Malaysia. Itu yang aku tengok sebagai filem lah.
Faham.
Korang pernah tengok movie Split Gravy on Rice?
Yes, benar. Kat
You
Netflix
should
tu.
watch it on Netflix. Cerita tu
Yasmin.
bukan Yasmin. The guy himself, he acted in it.
Split your what?
Split Gravy on Rice.
Split gravy on rice. Faham?
Basically, movie tu was made dah lama
kan?
tapi tak lepas. It was a long time for them to release it. I don't know why, but apparently there were reasons macam there's sensitive topics. And I think it released like 2 years ago kan.
Netflix kan?
Dekat Netflix. And then movie tu menang award kat film festival. It's a really good movie. I watched it and I cried because they really sentuh sensitive topics yang kat Malaysia ni tau. Really relate. And it's super real. It's super real.
Split gravy on rice.
Yes.
Yang macam mentega terbang pun kena ban juga. Tapi dia menang kat tempat lain kan.
Mentega terbang, the only thing kan yang aku rasa lah, the only reason yang orang mempertikaikan kan sebab ada scene makan babi.
Orang Islam macam babi.
Orang Islam makan babi. Like, chill the fuck down, number one.
Sabar.
Bukan babi betul pun. Mungkin babi betul pun orang yang simbah cat, yang simbah apa ni, hantar threatening letters, itu babi betul. But like it's macam mana lah. I feel like we have so many sensitive frugal people.
Sangat.
Frugal is the right word. Frugal is macam orang yang macam mana tak tahan sangat the pressure. That's just dumb.
Aku pun tak tahu. Aku ada benda ni di mana aku pernah tulis macam kita dekat Malaysia ni, kita dalam wayang kita ada apa tu audition punya audience punya ada umum, ada 18. Tapi kenapa filem 18 kita dah siap 18 tahun, orang kena tunjuk IC kalau nak masuk, nak beli tiket. Tapi still ada potong dalam wayang. Faham tak?
You're so sensitive.
Itu yang aku marah tu. So apa guna kita punya benda tu kan?
dia macam
bodoh. Benda tu umum pun boleh tengok kalau kau dah sensor, kalau kau dah macam tu tau. Itu yang aku marah tau benda tu. So gunalah betul-betul di mana orang 18 memang dah boleh fikir mana baik mana buruk. So dia boleh tengok benda tu. Contoh macam semalam pun aku ada tengok Madam Web. Parai tu dengan sensornya, dengan kita tak tahu apa dia nak cakapnya. Macam before this aku ada tulis pasal cerita apa yang lockdown masa dia perang-perang tu.
Lockdown perang-perang?
Bukan,
Malaysian movie?
bukan masalahnya.
Dia lockdown masa perang-perang.
Di satu hari The Purge.
The Purge
Kan kita
Sorry, kita lockdown
Sorry. The Purge tu di mana aku tengok kita 18 tahun tau kat Malaysia. Masuk, dekat ni dia potong ni tiba-tiba kat sini. Apa kau bayangkan, kau dah umur dah besar tu, bila kau tengok tu kau lagi marah kau tahu.
To highlight your point, aku rasa it's also quite dumb. The fact that they don't trust these 18-year-olds untuk tengok benda macam mentega terbang sebab akan mempelalaikan diorang. Ataupun diorang tak kasih letak apa ni macam scenes, sex scenes ataupun any scene because nanti akan influence dan melalaikan diorang. Padahal these 18-year-olds can vote for who be my president for the next country. tak consistent langsung. That's not consistent at all. It's kind of like macam I have like 18-year-olds that would like to vote for my party. I'm going to allow it. Macam but diorang tak kena senang influence. Diorang boleh fikir.
Diorang boleh undi. Tapi benda-benda buruk ni tak boleh fikir.
Jadi sampai sinema dah hancur. That doesn't make any sense.
Ya, aku pernah cakap juga kat lecturer aku. So aku cakap benda ni aku nak, kalau boleh dia nak review balik benda ni. Betulkan balik lah. Tapi lecturer aku time tu cakap macam, tapi diorang dah set macam ni, awak tak boleh ubah. Okay lah, tak apa macam tu. Saya berhenti belajar lah. Ya, so last kali macam aku, ini aku punya thesis lah macam tu. Last kali macam, so aku kena reword balik lah macam tu.
But that's apa yang buat lecturer kau kata kau tak boleh ubah?
Sebab dia cakap, ini dah set, tak boleh. Sebab tak aku cakap kena review, kena tukar, review balik, tengok balik. Itu je.
Itu satu salah masalah dalam scene sendiri.
Betul. Tapi alhamdulillah, you rasa macam mana sekarang?
I rasa macam Hakim cakap, progressing. It's getting there.
Yeah, right. It's getting there.
Zaman sekarang pun I dah nampak dia lagi berani dah to include these sorts of scenes.
Exactly. Ada satu I baru tengok apa ni? Langkah Mayat Raya, an Astro series. I watched it because
they really highlighted sexual harassment and I rasa benda tu sangat-sangat bagus. And I'm actually looking forward. There's just one original series they're working on right now, which is Project Exit.
Yeah. Sasha berlakon tu.
Sasha, Amirul Aiman, Nabila Huda, Naim Daniel. They're in it lah. So before punya series, macam before that was Project High Council, which was like a big hit. I think everybody was like obsessed of the show and talking about it. And before that it was Project Anchor SPM. And itu pun I remember they had their own controversial moment where everybody was saying that they want to do bad genius, but how it's
sangat lain.
Like you gotta watch it before judging it. So they assume by watching the trailer. But it was a good show. It was a good show. Somebody named Project High Council. So I'm looking forward to Project Exit. But one thing I can comment, because I auditioned for the part lah.
Okay.
So I know the jalan cerita. I cannot really say much, but all I can say is they are just like Riot. Riot is very focused on sexual harassment. This one very focused on mental health.
I'm looking
forward to this project because I feel like mental health is also a very important topic that needs to be talked about more often.
Yeah, it does, definitely, for sure.
And I'm really excited because watak-watak dalam cerita tu memang lain. Like macam each of them, they have their own struggles with mental health.
Wow.
So it's really exciting. It's really, really exciting.
Series
Series.
Aku nak tengok kalau Sasha ada je.
Support local.
Betul je. Ya. Memang lepas Anchor SPM keluar, aku rasa happy lah benda tu. Macam sebelum ni macam kalau kita tengok pun colour-colour dekat Malaysia ni macam pelik kan. Betul, macam tak best. Bila kau tengok Anchor ni macam, ni series yang sedap tu. Cantik tu. Effort, production value ada. So aku rasa macam diorang dah start orang kata apa, ada production value lah, letak benda tu bagi ni nampak mahal sebab orang nak tengok. Aku rasa effort tu sangat-sangat bagus lah untuk kita.
This is like one thing I want to say it's like for the Malaysian audience, actually to the people yang umur 30 and above. Aku nampak there's a lot of my 30-year-old friends ataupun older lah kan, where they keep on slamming on like Malaysia punya ni. Malaysia tak ada produce cerita best-best apa semua tu. Dah kau cari kat TV3 memang tak jumpa lah bang. TV3 tu dia punya purpose lain. Kau cari kat TV7 memang tak lah. Kau komplain benda sama je, bodoh. Aduh. Tak, masalahnya punya lah banyak effort. Aku recommend dia, cuba tengok Abang Andi, cuba tengok ni.
Dia tak ada effort nak mencari.
Pasal Fat kata macam tak nak aku kena disappointed. Dah. Kau cari kat jamban pun kau cuba tarik lah.
Tak kena faham TV3 pun drama-drama semua all those like album makcik-makcik semua kita tengok lah.
Diorang punya target audience memang awal-awal tu dalam meeting macam okay makcik nak tengok apa.
Memang itu je diorang nak.
Itu je.
Makcik pay the bills bro.
Betul. Sebab makcik yang lipat baju tengok TV. Korang tak, korang kat luar kat cafe tengok Netflix.
Betul. Okay lah, alright, we stop lah for the whole industry punya scene ni.
Ya.
Bengang aku.
Sabar.
Okay, so you mentioned a little bit more about your autistic brother apa semua tu kan. How old is he now?
He should be be turning 23.
23.
23 this year.
Okay, all right. So to the people who don't know out there, like when you want to measure autism, it's always on the spectrum, and so there's like a very low spectrum, medium spectrum, and also a very high end spectrum.
Yeah.
Where is your brother placed in that spectrum?
He is quite severe.
Oh, okay.
He is non-verbal, and he's on the severe side. And he also has ADHD, so he's super hyper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sebelum tu boleh tak you explain like ADHD ni kan ada like, I tak tahu, I tak confirm sangat, but can you explain?
ADHD, I think to make you understand lagi senang, it's just usually people with ADHD, diorang tak boleh mata, dia susah nak focus, senang get distracted, just like I just gonna mention it, bagi konteks sikit lah. And I have ADHD a little bit myself, so I memang senang distracted.
Okay, faham.
I'm always like, okay.
Faham.
So my brother, because he already has, he's already on the severe side of autism, and then dia ADHD lagi, so he gets distracted so easily. He's all over the place. Memang tak boleh duduk diam.
Tapi kan,
Okay, dah tak apa. Alright, okay. So kita nak first explain there was a technical difficulty. Okay, benda ni bermasalah. Alright.
Hey.
Dia aku rasa kan sebab before kita podcast so kita cakap pasal model lain.
Betul.
Dia merajuk.
Sorry, tapi aku cakap kan kau power kan. Kau
betul.
quality kan. Kau relax lah.
Jealous bitch.
Dia merajuk dengan korang.
Kita sambung lah.
Sebab dia jealous nyusah korang. So there's a certain part tu yang tu, tapi sekarang dah back to normal. Back to normal. Okay, now back to the topic. Okay, severe. Severe. When did you found out that he was autistic?
My parents found out when he was 3.
And he didn't speak.
I rasa 3 years old is the normal age where most parents diorang diagnose
Yeah, that's true.
the kids autism. So the reason how my parents suspected was he wasn't
Doing eye contact.
bila diorang panggil nama my brother. It's like simple je kalau nak notice the characteristics. Tak buat eye contact.
Yep.
Very sensitive with lights and noises.
Yep.
And memang tak fokus lah. So
Speech delay also.
Yeah. And so my parents decided to take him in for a checkup, and last
We lost Arina's voice during this time, but this is the time where she told us that after going to the hospital and after doing a checkup, that's when the parents found out that her brother Adam was autistic.
And at that time, because back in the day kan tak.
Bercakap. She wanted to say bercakap, but also again because she moved her head away from the mic, it was hard to hear that part. So during this time, Adam tak bercakap.
So obviously my parents didn't really take it seriously. They thought, it's probably like a fever. It'll go away eventually. So they didn't really like betul-betul like focus much about it. They didn't really like bring him to therapy, kau-kau.
There's different types of therapy, macam ABA therapy,
speech therapy, and just
motor skills. Yeah.
And at that time, parents they were very busy with work.
Yeah.
So we had like a maid at home. Dia yang akan brother. At that time I was young. I pun tak aware sangat. I tak tahu. I thought my brother is normal.
Yeah.
Obviously adik kecil I. And then until bila I masuk sekolah rendah, tu I notice brother I macam je adik I ni macam budak-budak lain, dia tak boleh cakap. But still I was not really judgy. It was just kenapa adik I macam
curious more lah.
I was just curious. And my parents had to educate me lah from that. Kata, your brother, he's special. He has autism. And and whenever my friends ask me kenapa brother, I would have to, he's special, he has autism. What is autism? Aku pun tak tahu nak cerita macam mana sebab aku pun tak tahu.
Yeah.
All I can say is he's just special. He's different than the other kids tu je. And then I grew up feeling pressure, and especially whenever I nak keluar public.
Okay, yeah.
Sebab
it's not easy.
It's not easy because I was so self-anxious. I insecure gila. Macam I get so anxious when people start to stare. keluar dengan my brother, of course my brother will, dia akan bising, dia akan buat hal dia, and then people will stare.
He's in his own world.
He's in his own world. And of course, I just didn't like people staring. I was like, I didn't like that. So, but then I think lama-lama I kind of got used to it. And plus, since now more people are aware, so now I dah macam, salah lah. But back in the day, it was kind of, it was definitely a journey.
How long did you take like to be normalized by that thing?
Tahu lah, I didn't think much about it, but all I can remember masa I budak-budak lah, I sekolah. Sekolah menengah, I think sampai 15. So I was 15, that's where I kind of like betul-betul like
that accept.
I'm a very emotional person. I get so sensitive whenever people stare and judge because they tend to say things, and I pernah experience people say things to me, say things to my brother.
Macam tak jaga adik ke?
They
tak
blame my
jaga
parents.
anak.
Macam, oh tak reti jaga anak. Ada yang kata, oh dia ni. And then there's this one time. Usually, autistic children, they are always curious stuff.
Super.
So my super curious. And there's this one time we took him out and he was going through puberty. So usually he's curious with a lot of things. There's this one time he kind of like approached a girl. Came up to a girl and I think he was like he wants to hug her. And she was with the boyfriend. The boyfriend wasn't too happy about it lah. Tolak my brother. Oh, time tu aku nak nangis dah. And my parents, they were doing their thing. I was looking over my brother. I was on duty lah. Kena tengok my brother while my parents were like buying stuff, buying baju. Lari. Oh, I'm so sorry. He's special. And then dia macam marah gila lah. Then I had to explain. Then baru dia macam, okay.
Damn. Faham?
Few times I naik escalator.
Yeah.
My brother buat bising. There's this like Chinese elderlies ke siapa kat belakang I. Sini belakang. They were like,
Wow. Faham.
oh, they were giving looks. I hated that. I rasa macam,
Damn.
yeah, so especially my childhood lah, I masih budak-budak I lagi takut nak keluar. So my parents senang je nak pujuk I, kata, tak apa Arina, you kata ni jadi artis kan in the future, you fikir je you VIP, semua orang pandang you.
Wow.
That's a good mindset to have.
You do. Okay.
You fikir je, because nanti kalau you jadi artis, semua orang akan kenal you, they're gonna look at you pun, stare at you.
Betul.
So because I was a kid, I didn't know how to handle it, so dia macam cakap macam tu lah dekat I.
Wow, bagus lah. Ya.
Tapi itulah.
But it's also like amazing, you know, like how these autistic kids are just living in their own world and they really don't care about what's happening. They're just, you know, sure there is a limit to how much you don't care.
Yeah.
But in some sense, the basis of it like macam memang just doing his own thing. But it does come to as a concern sometimes.
Of course.
Right?
That's why kita memang we have to tengok lah, watch them. Because sometimes they genuinely, they're not aware pun, dia tak tahu benda tu lebih ke. There's this one time, just recent actually. Just recent.
Lovely.
I'm currently shooting for a drama.
Okay.
And usually when certain scenes, we will recruit extras. Like the production people, they would like call in extras. There's just one extra. Turns out he's autistic.
Oh, okay.
He's autistic. I boleh terus cam the second he cakap.
Faham? Yeah.
Everybody thought he was a freak. Kesian dia lah. Semua orang bully dia. Semua orang bully dia. Tapi I dah tahu dah. I dah tahu.
He's autistic. Yeah.
He's autistic. Dia cakap macam Mak Saleh.
Faham? Okay.
The facial expressions pun, he was like, I'm alright. Yeah. Macam tu lah. Very expressive. Expressive.
Yeah.
And then very confident. He's so confident with what he's doing. Macam, I ride a bike, you know. I stay in Cheras. So of course the rest of the cast, they macam, oh siap, Mamat speaking ni. And then I of course I macam kesian. So I kind of like told them, dude, like, he's special. Special though.
You explain lah kat dorang.
I have to. And then terus dia were like, really?
Sorry. Okay, faham.
Terus dia rasa macam salah.
I think like if you've been with a few autistic people in your life, I mean, to be fair, you just need to be with one autistic people in your life one autistic person in your life, and after that you know.
Yeah. But it was cute because he's just in his own world. He's just doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Orang kutuk dia macam mana pun, they don't care.
Betul.
I feel like diorang ada je rasa.
Of course.
He did.
Of course.
There's just one time he pernah express kat I. He feels very segan whenever he wants to talk about dia ni ada autism. But then he was so open up to me because I don't know. I think
you dah faham.
So I think
dia dah tahu
dia dah tahu, you faham.
Dia tak tahu.
No, macam you tahu dia autistic, dia tahu you faham.
But so dia terus macam keluarkan dia punya card. I actually have a problem. I struggle with this and dia ni tunjuk this dramatic macam movie. That's alright. You're doing good, man.
Yeah.
You're doing good. I puji dia, compliment dia.
I used to work at this card shop tau, and then datang this one customer, nama dia Cheese.
Cheese,
That's like the most lovely name an autistic person can give himself. Nama dia bukan Cheese pun, tapi he calls himself Cheese.
Aww.
So kita semua panggil dia Cheese. Alright, so Cheese ni memang first time tengok dia macam he's autistic. I think he is. You know, macam I didn't know that time. And then lama-lama after dah tengok dia punya tabiat, dia punya tu, dia punya semua macam okay, yeah, he's autistic for sure. And then we have like a doctor that also comes and plays inside the the hobby shop pun semua kan. Dia macam betul ke dia autistic? Aku rasa dia macam buat je apa ni. And then after that dia saja kacau macam ni, tunjuk tengok sikit kau punya card apa semua. And after that Cheese keluarkan. There you go. That's my card. And then Mamat tu kan, sumpah I've never seen him more embarrassed in my life. Aku kan, ya Allah, pada muka kau bodoh. Acah pandai lagi bangang. Sedap.
Tangan lah kat belakang.
Kat belakang macam ni. Snapping my fingers kat belakang. Yes, grill him, Cheese.
Grill him.
Fucking grilled cheese.
Tapi setengah autism ada yang contoh macam I punya cousin, dia autistic and dia ada parents cakap dia special tau. Dia ada something yang contoh bagi tahu bila you lahir dia akan ingat nombor tu and dia bagi tahu hari apa. Macam damn.
Usually autistic children dia mesti ada satu benda. Dia ada
special.
something yang they're so good at. IQ diorang tinggi actually. Macam my brother, he's a athlete actually. He is a runner. You campak dia dekat stadium, dia lari. Laju gila.
Faham.
So if you follow back in the day, we used to post a lot of videos of my brother. Dia selalu lari dekat shopping mall and I have to chase him. Pancit tu. Pancit banyak.
Stamina dia juga.
Stamina.
Because my brother, he's so cheeky. Dia suka bully I. So every time we bring him out to go shopping, jalan-jalan, he would just run. And then kita kena kejar because takut hilang, tak tahu nak cari mana. And plus, hello. Plus dia tak tahu macam mana nak handle with people, with strangers. I takut nanti orang yang tak tahu, tak tahu dia ni ada autism, dia akan fikir lain.
Betul.
Memang jijik kalau dia tengah try kasut kan. Okay, try kasut, okay lawa. Okay. Lari. Pernah. Kita shopping dekat Adidas, try kasut.
My dad was squatting down, lari keluar. Pip.
Tengok kat Nike.
Legend. Dude's a legend.
Pernah. He's a really fast runner.
Faham.
Usain Bolt.
Nasib baik tak compete je.
But
Usain Bolt still ada dia punya world
But
record.
yeah, so my brother memang that's his talent lah. And I know some kids, they're like artists. They memang sangat pandai lukis.
Yeah.
And there's this one girl. Her name is Jamila. So she has like her own art exhibition.
Wow.
And the mom kind of like, how the mom discovered this talent was because she is non-verbal, minimal lah. But she tak boleh nak express. So sometimes kita nak tahu how is she feel.
Yeah.
Kita tak tahu. So macam mana kita nak tahu? She has like a book of her drawings. She draws like this cartoon, and cartoon tu is dia. So let's just say she's drawing this girl character, and then dia tengah sedih, and that she is sad. Next page, happy. Okay, dia tengah happy. So the mom kind of like buatkan benda tu untuk something, yelah, make it into something big. And then she literally like draws big ass canvases, portraits, and then she has her own art gallery.
Damn.
And then
Allah.
Faham? Korang mungkin tak nampak tapi ada kucing tengah minum air Arina sekarang.
and then there's this one kid. His name is Andy.
Mm-hmm.
You know buku diary of Wimpy Kid kan?
Yeah.
Comics. He draws comics. Wow. He has his own comic punya series. It's like him as a superhero.
Wow.
Jadi I can draw it. It's so cute.
Cute.
So I meet all of these kids every year. Bulan April. A fun fact: April is a autism month lah.
It is.
The World Autism Awareness Month. So April mesti akan ada macam events relating to autism. So I akan pergi lah. And there's also this one kid. His name is Lukman. The father, he wanted to. I praise him lah. He wants to do something macam for all, like not bukan anak dia saja, but to all other autistic kids yang nak mencari kerja.
Maaf, hari ni banyak betul technical difficulty Sekarang ni tengah ada kucing tengah main dengan wire, bahaya.
Minum air.
Kucing minum air, kucing ni. Ni last
And then so Lukman's father, dia buat satu project ni called Autism Cafe Project. I don't know if you heard of it. So dia buat this one cafe, and then dia kasih all these other autistic children to kerja.
Yeah, to kerja there, right.
Kerja sana.
That's very nice. Okay, minum air aku. Subhanallah doang ni.
Ada.
Faham?
Macam cat cafe pula.
You.
I don't know where. Okay, I guess like I have like one question especially to like siblings ataupun to parents yang ada autistic, autistic siblings, autistic parents. Do you spend most of your time like worrying about your brother punya future?
Of course. I rasa kita semua akan ada that thought. I feel the pressure because I'm the eldest.
Yeah.
Let's just say one day when my parents are not around anymore, he is my responsibility.
Betul.
And I rasa ramai je feel the same way.
Yeah.
That's why I talk so highly. I talk so much about, autism awareness because I understand the struggle. I understand the pressure. And whenever I talk about stuff like this, I do not want them to feel alone.
Yeah.
I do wonder macam, okay, what's the plan lepas ni? Because right now my brother, we're struggling to try to find, because he's at the age where it's very hard
For him to learn new things.
Yeah. We tried to bring him to therapy, but he's at the age where susah. Sangat susah. Kalau nak pun kena intensive punya care lah. And therapy
Orang cakap memang
sangat mahal. And that's why I kesian. What about the families yang tak boleh nak afford untuk bawa anak-anak mereka to therapy?
Actually, in Europe, right, like they give you like a special amount of like a few countries in Europe, they give you an allowance if they found out like your children is autistic, because they know it requires a little bit more effort compared to raising a normal child.
That's why there's some families they would migrate to Australia or the UK because usually they will cover.
Yes.
They will
Some
cover
also
the
New Zealand.
New Zealand, yes, but Malaysia, I feel like
the autistic awareness is not that high.
It's not that high yet.
Yeah.
mungkin baru nak naik ke kot kan. Yeah.
Inshallah, maybe soon lah.
Yeah, inshallah.
I think we're progressing quite far. Like since since autism punya awareness was like, let's say it was around 2018, 2019. We're now at 2024. I think within that 5 or 6 years, I think the awareness is around, but it's not as serious as people perceive. I feel like there's more awareness about lung cancer, breast cancer, and everything, which of course deserve their own awareness.
Yeah.
But I feel like autism deserves a space too.
Betul.
Yeah.
Sebab kebanyakan orang pun tak tahu, and orang akan assume sendiri je kalau tengok budak-budak kat luar ni. Diorang akan tak faham, diorang akan marah. Aku rasa dengan lebih besarnya awareness, diorang akan faham lah.
That's fair.
I punya baby awal-awal tu, I takut tau. You know, macam dia tak ada bagi eye contact. Kau senyum ke?
No.
Tak
The fuck?
sebab I cerita kat dia, cakap awal lagi Arid, awal lagi. Sebab
betul.
kita as parents kita risau lah sebab benda ni pun, and orang cakap kalau ni kena awal kan, kalau nak jumpa doktor and all, kena, kalau ada benda tu kena awal lah kan. Kena check daripada awal. So alhamdulillah, I start orang kata apa, kurang risau di mana sebab hakim cakap macam belum tahu lagi, layan je dulu. So alhamdulillah sekarang I rasa dia dah ada dah eye contact tu, dah start bercakap semua. Aku rasa sebab aku terlalu risau pada awal tu.
Betul.
And cuba cari tau, you know, kan selalu orang akan biar dia membesar, tapi I cari kesalahan tu, cari mana flaws tu tau.
I feel like every parent macam tu. They worry. It's normal. Because they want to make sure yang and kalau let's just say kalau dia pun they want to get help as soon as possible. That's what we always suggest. Kalau macam kita, since we've been spreading awareness, we always encourage macam kalau couples yang baru dapat tahu you just diagnose your kid with autism, hantar early intervention as soon as possible. Because benda tu sangat penting. Because let's just say when your child has autism, memang hidup korang dah lain lah. And
But not in a bad line.
Not in a bad line.
Just
Line as if like, of course the whole family will be involved lah. Tapi you will need to get help lah for your kid because benda ni long term. Let's just say kena prep them because let's just say if you're not around, then who else is gonna take care of your kid?
Berat dia sebenarnya.
Berat, it's very heavy. So bila orang tanya I risau je. Because my brother, he's on the spectrum side. And quite tough juga. But so I'm going with the flow.
Going with the flow.
Going with the flow.
That's true. Remember, tomorrow's problems are not here yet. They're all still in your head. Tomorrow is the biggest illusion you will ever convince yourself.
Betul.
Tomorrow is just an illusion. But you know what's not an illusion? The end of this podcast.
Yeah.
I think we reached the end, and I think we had like a lot of things to know. First of all, I changed my mindset about Hero Remaja and Dewi Remaja. Damn, that's a lot of work, man.
Apa lagi audition lah next year.
No, boleh. I dah 28 next year. Nanti tak cukup requirement for height and tak cukup requirement for umur. Dua benda nanti dah reject kan.
Sorry okay.
Sorry doh.
Tak apa doh. Kalau I pergi nanti confirm I menang. So macam kasih orang lain peluang lah.
Aku kurang bersetuju tapi okey lah.
tak. Aku gempak tu.
Kau mungkin akan jadi juri kat sana lah. Aku masuk Dewi Remaja.
Maybe lah. Maybe. Some way, somehow.
InsyaAllah.
Kau cuma manifest. Tengok jadi tak one day.
InsyaAllah nanti kita post clip ni kalau jadi.
And we also learn a few things about autism as well.
Betul.
And a little bit more about industry and our pain points inside the industry. And we just hope that things will be better in the future.
Yep.
Any final words for you, Harid?
Untuk aku, thank you datang, and aku rasa benda ni orang pun tak banyak ambil tahu tau pasal autism and all. Sekarang ni harap kalau korang dengar ni, korang boleh spread benda ni supaya orang kat luar tu tak terkejut ataupun takut ataupun assume benda-benda yang bukan-bukan. Diorang just special. Kita kena sayang je.
Any final words from you, Arina?
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Most
First of
welcome.
all.
Thank you for coming.
And,
Lama tau plan dengan dia.
Tahun lepas.
Kadang-kadang dia free, kadang-kadang dia reply WhatsApp aku, kata aku tak reply. Dia bila aku reply, dia pula tak reply.
Memang kau tak reply. What?
Yang last text tu I reply no tak, yang last one tak. Last one silap
Hakim. Aku ingat dia yang perlukan manager, kau yang perlukan manager sekarang ni.
Betul dong. Tak nafikan. Okay, go on.
Thanks for watching. And kenapa aku awkward tiba-tiba?
Tak lah.
Apa, bila hujung-hujung ni?
Hujung-hujung ni tiba-tiba
Faham.
awkward. Tak tahu nak cakap apa.
Kita pun tak tahu macam mana.
But thanks for watching this podcast, this episode. And I hope you guys macam dapat a little bit of knowledge about autism and you know a little bit of the industry and our thoughts on it. And tengok the next episode.
Sebab kita orang akan panggil lagi. Let's go.
Panggil lagi siapa?
Panggil lagi semua guest-guest kita lah.
Ya betul.
Ya.
Terima kasih. Ciao.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Mwah.